Valentino. I'm going to get a dish for that. Y'all brought your books back?
Yeah.
All right. After he's done, we're going to take the post test, and I believe Ms. Walker has asked for a meeting with the little people. Okay, and those of you from Texas County who do have an interest to go to the state conference next week, leaving Sunday afternoon, don't leave until you talk to me and let me know, okay? So I know who you are. Also don't leave because we do have a awards ceremony at the end. Thank you.
All right, everybody. How you doing?
Wonderful.
All right. Who all read the book?
One person.
One person.
I left mine.
Who read the book? No, who read the whole book? All right, I have something for you. Make sure you see me out.
I would have read it.
I believe, but I got something for you since you didn't have it. All right. Your sister, right? Right? Okay, no excuse. No excuse. I got you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from where we left off on yesterday. Okay? But before we do that, I didn't say open up the book. I didn't say open up the book. Work with me here. Follow me. Eyes up here right now. Eyes up here right now. All right, y'all ready? Repeat after me. I. Say your name. Armani Valentino. Choose to be love's expression.
Choose to be love's expression.
I commit daily.
I commit daily
To share. Give. And receive love. By doing this, I'm going to improve who I am. By properly loving myself, I will be able to better love the Creator of the heavens and the earth. My family, my friends, my community, my nation, my fellow man, and the world. This love will cause me to make the best decisions about my overall health, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, sexual, education, family, relationships, and physical well-being. And like the sun, my love will shine bright and radiate to the rest of the world. Because I understand love is the most powerful energy in the universe. Therefore, I choose to be love's expression. I choose to be love's expression. I choose to be love's expression. Give yourself a round of applause. Give the person next to you a round of applause. Give the person on the other side a round of applause. All right. Now we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more thing, and it's the heart meditation that we did yesterday. Everyone, start tapping on your heart here real quick. Y'all with me? Everybody get in the rhythm. Right here. Everybody. Everyone. Now repeat after me. No man. Right here. Right here. Right here. Everyone in unison. Y'all hear the rhythm? Now, let's go. Today I will believe. Today I remove all fears. And doubt. From my mind. And heart. Today I will be thankful. And live. In a constant state. Of appreciation. Today I will love without limits. Today I will be the love I desire. Today is all I have. Therefore, I will love today. All right, you guys, let's get started. We're going to review here very briefly. Open your book. Open your book to page 13. That's what we just did. 13, page 13. Page 13. All right? Today is what? All you have, right? The present is a what?
Give.
The present is a what?
Give.
Okay. Don't focus on your past. Why? And don't focus on your future because what? Focus on where?
The present.
Right now. That's right. In your present. All of your power that you have is where? In the now. Exactly. In the now. All your power that you have is in your now. All your power that you have to achieve your goals is in the thoughts, decisions, and actions that you make. The reason why you do not deal with drugs and alcohol, give me some reasons why. Give me a reason why.
Memory loss.
Memory loss, what else? Impaired judgment, what else?
Plan on being successful.
Why?
Plan on being successful because you want to make a good living for yourself.
You want to good look for yourself, and if you get with drugs and alcohol, it becomes a what? Starts with a D. It becomes a what?
Distraction.
Right, and you aren't able to do what?
Focus.
There we go, man. Y'all listened very well yesterday. This is good. This is good. So let's go ahead and go to the next. Let's go ahead and go to the next chapter, chapter 3. Someone read the first. What the title of chapter 3 is out loud.
Love it and harmony.
Read it again together.
Love it and harmony.
All right. A man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. Everyone say that out loud. A man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. Also a woman as well. All right, not just man, but a woman as well, okay? Love it. Most people are not doing what they really want to do in life. Y'all believe that?
Yes, sir.
I believe the fact that most people are not doing what they really want to do in life is probably the #1 cause of people being unhappy. All right? They're doing things because they think they have to do them. Do y'all know you can make money doing whatever you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes people do things because they say, well, I got to take care of this, I got to take care of that. Y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
That ink pen, who has an ink pen? You know somebody made that and sold it, right? Somebody made the eraser. Somebody made the little piece of metal that goes around it, the pen. When I lived in Los Angeles, California, when I first moved out there, I worked for a company that handled the ball point. Not even the whole pen, but the little ball that go on the tip of it. They manufactured those balls that go on the pen. That was a totally separate company. And they made money from doing that. The tops, they go on the drinks. The straws, they go on those Capri Suns that you have right now. Somebody made money from that. The shoestrings. In your shoes if you have on shoestrings. If you have shoestrings. The seams, the thread that goes in there. Someone made money from that. Because that's what they decided that they wanted to do. So I heard some people saying yesterday they wanted to play basketball. Somebody wanted to run track. Some other people wanted to speak. I know very well you make money from speaking. So Jamie, that was you, wasn't it? All right, so your gift will make room for you. Who was that wanted to run track? Who? Right here. If that's what you want to do for a living and that makes you happy, go do it. You understand? Stick with it, but you got to stay what? Focus. And not get distracted by drugs and alcohol. All right? Y'all own it. That's what I'm talking about. This is probably the main reason, like I said, for unhappiness and stress, which are linked to cancer, diabetes, depression, and many other diseases. People get up every day and go to a job they don't enjoy in a career that they usually complain about, with people they can't even stand. The sad part is they do it almost every day. Can you imagine how much more happy of a world we live in if the majority of people were doing what they love to do or what they were called to do? And if that was happening, people would actually be in the actual position that they need to be. And if you're not in position, you cannot get the promises that we talked about yesterday, right? Jesus said the promises of his Father were for them that what? Believe. Exactly. And so you got to be in position to get what it is that's yours. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold your head up over here, sir. Hold your head up. Open your book. Further down. Let's go down here real quick. Find an area where your talent, skills, abilities, and gifts will be best used, and watch how things change for you. Read that sentence down at the bottom on page 14 out loud.
You do best what you know.
So explain that to me, what that means.
Like if you practice what you want to do, then you better
Right, you do best what you do most. Someone else give me another example of what that means. Jamie, what does that mean? You do best what you do most. Okay, wonderful. All right, so you need to figure out money.
Be more able to thrive in. So like maybe like if somebody was trying to influence you to do something else you're not really that motivated to do, then it's not going to be something that you're going to be successful in. But if it's something that you really want to do, then you do it.
Great, great. If you play basketball 8 hours a day, more than likely you're going to eventually become good at basketball, right? You sit around the house all day, you're going to be good at learning to sit around the house, right? Right. Whatever it is that you do, if you write every day, some of y'all ladies were talking about my penmanship yesterday, the way I write. Y'all said y'all like the way I write. Well, I wrote every single day when I was younger than her, so I could work and practice on my writing so that it did become good and it did become nice. You know what I mean? Okay, what was the rule we said yesterday? When I'm up here talking, all right? Okay? Because see, you might be distracting him, or vice versa, and then he misses something that he really needed to get today. And all of you all were successful today. Why? Because you did what? You made it here, and that was your goal that you had for the day, right? Okay. You want to get better at something, study it, and start doing it more often. You want to get better at something, study it, and start doing it more often. The longer and more frequently you do something, the better you usually become at it. Also, the more you open yourself to receive knowledge and wisdom in and about a particular devotion, more of its secrets will be revealed to you. Someone tell me what that means. Yes, ma'am, what's going on? You don't have your book? Okay, get close to, is this your brother? Where your brother at? Get over there with your sister. Help your sister. You are responsible for your sister. She's your youngest sister, I believe, right? All right, get over and be responsible for her, please, sir. And you make sure she's learning so she can pay attention. All right. Focus. Get over there closer to your brother. Scoot around. All the way. Straight and straight. All right, pay attention. All right, so when I say right here, the more you open yourself to receive knowledge and wisdom in and about a particular devotion, more of its secrets will be revealed to you. Explain to me what that means. Tell me your name again.
Christina.
Christina, tell me what that means, dog.
Like the more open-minded you are about a situation, the more you can understand it more.
Okay. You as well.
That if you want to learn more about it, you just listen.
Hold on. Come sit over here. You're going to miss something. She could have been giving away $1 million and you missed it. Go ahead.
That if you allow yourself to listen and try and learn about something else, then, well, it's something that you want to learn about, then you'll understand it better.
Right. Listen to this.
The more knowledge you have, the more wisdom.
Not all the time, but that's good. Wisdom is the correct use of knowledge. You can have knowledge but not have wisdom. You understand? Anyone ever cook? You cook, right? If I give you the ingredients but you don't have the recipe, it doesn't matter, right? You got to have a recipe. And not only with the recipe, having a recipe, right? You got the knowledge, that's the ingredients. The understanding is the recipe, but the wisdom only comes through practical application, meaning using it and doing it over and over and over again. And then you realize, oh, well, hey, if I turn the temperature down just a little bit, it's going to make it perfectly cooked, just like I want it. If I do this, it's going to put that crust on the outside like I want it. You know, if I add this right here to it on the top over here, it's going to make it extra moist. But those are things that you learn through practice. So you can have knowledge, you can have understanding, but unless you have actual practical application in something long enough, you cannot develop the wisdom. Are y'all understanding that? You with me? Okay? All right. So let's go down here. The mindset of I'm good enough or I'm already the best has been the downfall of many great men and women. Read that out loud for me. Right there. Read it out loud again.
Leaders are learners.
Read it again.
Leaders are learners.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Good. Will y'all accept that? I accept that. Will y'all accept that? Okay, cool. What he said was, take a straw out your mouth and speak up.
The greatest people of time have learned from other great people in their time.
You got that? Michael Jackson. I heard Smokey Robinson say, yes, Michael Jackson was great. He was wonderful and everything, but he was with Motown, and he was young. He was like your age or your age. And he had all of these people who were the greatest of their time sowing into him all of their years of knowledge, understanding, experience, and everything. And so he had no choice but to be the greatest. Y'all understand? And so everyone who has been here these last 2 days, that's what we've been doing. We've been sowing into y'all so that y'all can be even greater than what we have become. Are y'all understanding?
Yes.
And every one of the individuals that were here yesterday, including myself who's here today, and the people who were here today, still have individuals who are sowing into them all the time. So that way we can continue to go up. And so what we're doing, we're basically giving you all and showing you all what you're going to have to do as a leader. You understand? When you come, you're going to have to learn some life lessons on your own, learn some wisdom, learn some knowledge, get some understanding, so then you can come back and give something. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
In however way you choose. It starts with an S.
16.
No. I asked you yesterday. Starts with the S.
What's the next letter?
Say it out loud.
Serve.
Say it out. Serve. Exactly. So whatever way you choose to serve, that's how you're going to give back. Y'all with me? Attention. Pay attention now. Let's go. Leaders are learners. While they may teach and inspire many, they must also be taught. One of my old band directors would always say to us, you can't teach what you don't know, and you can't lead where you won't go. Everyone read that out loud.
You can't teach what you don't know, and you can't lead where you won't go.
Y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
Y'all with me? If I'm telling y'all to read and I'm not reading, that's not too much of a leader, is it?
Yes, sir.
Right. Lead by example. Lead by example. I can come up here and I can talk about drugs and alcohol because I've never used drugs and alcohol, thank God. So I'm very passionate about that. Very passionate. Now I've been around it. I've been around it all the time. I was in the music industry, traveled all across the country. All on TV, everything. To have, all kind of everything laid out all in front of the table on me. All right? And I chose not to partake. And that's what Miss Joyce Campbell was talking about yesterday. What will you do when you're in a room full of people and everyone is doing something? Everyone is drinking. Everyone is smoking. Everyone is hitting the joint or whatever. What will you do? That's how you know how strong you really are or not at that time. Are y'all with me? Yes, sir. Because some of you all, from what you told me yesterday, have already been faced with that. Most of y'all have actually, right? So you know what the challenge and how hard it can be not to want to fit in, to want to be accepted. Me, myself, I like being a change agent. I like being different. You know, it don't bother me. Call me a nerd, call me a geek, call me whatever you want to call me, as long as you call me by my name at the end. You know what I mean? As long as you call me by my name at the end of it all. And so you have to make that decision for yourself to be a leader and learn from whatever situation you've already been through. Leaders learn. Sometimes you learn like this, sometimes you learn like this, sometimes you learn through your experience that you have in life. And oftentimes experience is the best teacher, but experience can be a very costly teacher. I believe you pay for learning experiences, if you know what I mean. You pay for food, in full. Agreed, Dr. Walker?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, so let's go down here. Get your ink pens out. Get your ink pens out. And I got a question for y'all. All right? I got $100 million in the bank right now, and I want to give each one of y'all $1 million. So that way money is not an issue. Money's not an issue. You can have whatever you want. All your family's debts and everything are paid off. You know, you done paid everything off, and you still got money left over. Do anything you want to do. What would you do? No, don't tell me. Write it down in the space right here. What would you do if money was not an issue? What would you do if you knew that you could not fail? If you knew that all your financial worries, all your financial problems for the rest of your life were going to be taken care of, what would you do? Write it down. Don't tell nobody else. Write it down. You need some paper?
I know.
Okay. Is that your book? Where your book at? Okay, go ahead. Write it there. This is very important. This is probably the most important part of the exercise that we got going today, y'all. Yes, ma'am. All right. How would you serve? How would you serve the world? In what way would you serve the world? Don't mark that out. Don't do all that. Just write down. How would you serve? You did that? That's good. How would you serve if money wasn't an issue? We'll need 30 more seconds. You want to go down already? Yesterday, last night? You had yours done? All right. One. Were you booking how? You will have one. So I had to get you one. Keep this paper so you go back when you go through it. You got yours back? All right. 10 more seconds. Keep writing. You see, if you do what you really love to do, I honestly believe that you will learn how to make money doing it. There's so much to learn in any discipline that spending time doing it is extremely important. No, we're right here. Y'all right here? We're right here on page 16. For those of you who don't know, turn to page 16. My mother told me that the longer you do something, the more of its secrets are revealed to you. Learn what it is that you need to learn about your industry, because it may be one thing that you don't know that is keeping you from the success that you really want. Do y'all get that? Sometimes it's the one thing that you don't know that somebody else does know that's allowing them to be a little more successful than you. It's that one thing coming out the blocks if you run in track. It's going to give you that jump ahead of the next person. Because they had a coach, or they have someone that showed them how, or they went and watched some videos, and they read something. Said, if I kind of do my arm like that a little bit, but, you know, if I'm shooting ball, if I come back just a little bit more, look at the flick of the wrist, you know, then you know, it'll work out a lot better for me. Okay, it'll increase my free throw percentage. Y'all know what's up. So, let's go here. Go down to the bottom. What are some skills, disciplines, and technology you need to learn in order to take you to the next level. Write those in if you have not already written them. What does that mean? I'll tell you. When I started to publish books, I'll give you an example. When I started publishing books for other people, not just for myself, but for other people, there were some things that I had to go and learn. I actually had to go and invest in myself. I had to take a class on editing. That was a place I was weak in. I was weak in that area. I was weak in editing. Okay? I was weak in certain use of grammar when it came to writing. Yes, ma'am?
So you saying like we need to write down like what we need to know to better ourselves in our career?
Yeah, and whatever you said, in whatever way you said you were going to serve. Whatever way you said you were going to serve, on the next page, write down some skills, some disciplines and technology, or just anything that you need to learn that's going to help you take you to the next level. Yes? You need some help? All right, I help you. Come on. Because if you can get this at 10 years old, you're going to be valuable. Okay, wonderful. All right, so you need to figure out money management. You need to learn how to understand money. Okay. So like money management. Go down to the next one. This is a simple yes or no question. Are you capable of learning these skills, disciplines, and technology that you need to learn or that you need to have to take yourself to the next level? Is that easy? Yes or no? Next one. No, don't you write it. You write it. You write it and focus. You write it and focus. Yes or no? Are you capable of learning money management skills? Are you capable? All right. If not, what's stopping you from learning? 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 When will you start learning these skills, disciplines, and technologies if you have not already started? When will you start learning? When do you plan on start learning if you have not already learned? All right. Page 18. Everybody say focus.
Focus.
Everyone say focus.
Focus.
Everyone say focus.
Focus.
Everyone say focus again.
Focus.
One more time.
Focus.
All right. Prophet Darrell Johnson of Now Faith Is Ministries said in a sermon one time, find people that will accommodate your faith. Do y'all understand what that means? Go ahead, tell me.
Find people that have the same faith, like faith as you, like they believe and they have the same confidence level.
Okay.
You know, not like you have a high confidence level and you hang out with somebody that's just like, I can't do this.
And why is that important?
You can build your faith.
Okay, that's good. What else? Somebody, anybody?
Like surround yourself around people that can better you.
Why?
Instead of people that can bring you down.
So you can be a better you, and so what'd you say?
People can bring you down if you don't.
They can bring you down if you don't. Jamie, why? Why? Why should you find people who will accommodate your faith?
Can you come back to me?
Why? Why should you find people who will accommodate your faith? Think about it. Why? Somebody at that table. Answer. Why?
So it can better you.
Okay, somebody already said that. Give me something else. Give me something else. Right here, bro. What's your name?
Jamil.
Jamil. Why?
So that you can learn the benefit of the doubt.
You can learn the what?
The benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt. Okay. What's the brother's name right here? Put your head down. Travion. Why? Why should you find some people who can accommodate your faith? They can accommodate what you believe, how you believe, where you're trying to go. Why? Go ahead, Jamie.
Well, if you do that, then like, okay, say that everybody that you know you hang around, they all have a goal, they want to reach something. Well, say, you know, everybody has like the same faith, like, okay, well, you know, everybody, like she said, everybody has the same confidence level. Well, if you have a circle full of people who are all doing something, you always have connections that, you know, if you ever need anything, you can always go back to that person, you know, and they can, you know, just boost you up if you're ever feeling down or something like that. You always have some people that, you know, if you feel like you're falling short of your faith, there will always be somebody who can boost you back up, so they'll never like let you fail. But if you hang around people who are insecure in themselves and you're feeling insecure in yourself, it's like y'all just gonna feed off of each other and you're gonna feel as defeated.
There goes the answer. Y'all give her a round of applause. That's what I was doing. You got that. That is better than what I could have said. Okay, you become a part of what you are around. Y'all hear me? You become a part of what you're around. I'll give you a perfect example. Which table has been the least active during my session? Which one? This one right here. This one right here. Every last one, I'm sitting over there trying to be cool. Earlier when we did the thing, who was the lowest? What table was the lowest? This one. And one. We cool. So you become a part of what you're around, whether you want to or not. So either you're going to either be affected by change or you're going to affect change. I'll say it again. Either you're going to be affected by change or you're going to affect change. You have to make up in your mind that you're going to affect change. You're going to be a change agent versus people always changing you. Every time a new style come in, you got to jump on. Every time people, you got to be over here doing that. Every time you over here doing this. Which means you really don't have your own head. You're not even being led by your own thoughts. Other people are controlling where you go, what you do, how you do it, when you want to do it, why you do it, how long you do it. And as soon as something else come along, you jumping on that. I call it bandwagon. You jumping on the bandwagon. Either you're a Dallas Cowboys fan or you're not, right? Right, you understand, but a whole lot of bandwagons, they come on board, don't they? And that's just how it is. So, let's go here. Get ready right here. It is not okay if you have big faith, an individual with small faith trying to accommodate your faith. It just doesn't work that way. Jesus said this when he was doing some miracles in the Bible. And I love this. He said, "O ye of little faith." Little faith. O ye of little faith. They didn't believe. And one of the main things that we talked about yesterday was belief, right? And having confidence in who?
Yourself.
Having confidence in who?
Yourself.
Who?
Yourself.
Right here, tap with me. Think that this is any good for you, do you? Do you? Because if you did, there's no way you would be talking while I'm talking. If you really believed that what I'm saying was going to benefit you in your life, you would be paying attention. No, you're not. You was talking. And you weren't doing this. Let me tell you something. When I want something, nobody's going to distract me. You understand? When I really want something, nobody's going to distract me from what I'm trying to do. When you really want something, nobody can distract you. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
If you really want to go to college, you go. I'm going to tell a story. This ain't even on the thing, but I'm glad you interrupted me. Thank you. When I was in college, a lot of people don't know this, all right? I went to college. I didn't want to go to college. I wanted to drop out of school in the 9th grade. All right? I don't like telling the story because I get emotional sometimes. But 9th grade, I wanted to drop out of college. I was going to, I was over here at North High, well, not North High, College Hill Junior High. And I didn't want to go back to school when it came around time for, to go back to school. I got tired of school. I was bored with learning. I just didn't want to do any of the stuff. I didn't want to do it anymore. And so I ended up making it through high school, and I did all right. I was real smart. I learned outside the classroom, so I could have actually came in and could have talked to class, but it wasn't my class. And so I ended up finishing high school. Most people would have thought I would have been in the top 50%. I was in the lower 50% of my class. I still went to college, had a scholarship, wasn't for academics though. It was for music, which I was very talented in, still am. But I was not doing what I was supposed to do in school. I knew all the work, but I didn't want to do the homework. I would have straight A's on the tests, straight A's in classwork. But when I got out of school, my mind was not on doing work for school. All right, when I got to college, there was a period to where the second year, I didn't want to, but I was really trying to stay focused on what I needed to stay focused on. And I went through a period to where I didn't have a place to stay. Okay? That was one semester. Finally got my things together, had a place to stay. At that time, my mama didn't even know it. Once she found out, she was kind of upset with me. But I stayed in college because I had a goal that I was going to complete in 4 years, no matter what. And the degree I got was not some easy degree, it was a finance degree. And I don't care what college you go to in the country, they don't just hand those out. You have to really learn that stuff. You have to really, really know it. You have to really focus and pay attention. So, third year came around. I wanted to quit after the first year, straight up, and I didn't want to go to begin with. Pay attention right here. This is very important that you get this. Okay? So I came back, and I was trying to figure out how in the heck I was going to come up with $7,000 that I owed the school for class work, for tuition and fees and whatever the case was, plus the money for the semester I was in, which was a few more $1,000s. And I had been sleeping in a washroom on a floor that was about from here to about right here, okay? And I slept there, and I would get into bed, usually about 3 o'clock in the morning, because I was delivering pizzas, part-time with Papa John's, from 9 to about 1 or 2 in the morning. Then I would get up at 7 o'clock every morning and have to be at school. I was a full-time sub, and I worked all day from 7:30 to 3:30, 3:45. I had a class that started at 3:45. I had 1 hour break in between my 6 o'clock class, so about 5, actually wasn't even 4 hours, 45 minutes, okay, between that time period that I had to go to class, that I had a break, excuse me. I could either sleep or do my homework for the next class if I didn't do it while I was subbing full-time at one of the schools in Pine Bluff at that time. So, third year had come around, and I owed, like I said, I owed even more money than what I had previously. And I was about to quit. But I couldn't quit on myself. I couldn't quit on me. I couldn't quit on y'all, and I didn't even know y'all. Do y'all understand? But I knew I had some things in the future that I was going to be used for to help other people in some way. So guess what happened? Because I didn't quit. And I stayed focused. And I didn't let things distract me. My friends said, man, ain't no way I'd be going through all that. Hey, man, I just couldn't, man. Why don't you just come home? Well, I knew I could always come back to Texas County if I needed to. So why would I go do that? Why not really test my faith, my belief in myself, my belief in my God? You understand? So what ended up happening was this. I was in my third, maybe my fourth third or fourth at this time, and I still owed money. Third, I was in my third. I still owed money. So what ended up happening was this. Some said, go to class anyway. I was going to class, didn't have books, wasn't registered. Y'all hear me? And now, well, I was registered, but I hadn't paid. And you can only do that for so long before they say you can't come back to this class. I kept going to class no matter what. Y'all hear me? Because I had a goal, and I was what? I was what? Focus. I was what? Focus. Okay, I made it this far. No reason for me to do what? Quit. So what ended up happening was I was about halfway through the semester. And as I got halfway through the semester, I got a call one day, said, come to the office. Mr. Jose Armani was his name. He was the comptroller over the whole, he basically ran the money. Comptroller is the person who runs the money at an organization or a business, at a college usually. And so I came in and I sat outside. I thought they was going to kick me out because this is the person that, you know, when it goes that far up, you go and you talk to them. And so he comes in, he said, okay, well, hold on, he want to talk to you. So I mean, I'm just waiting. I'm like scared, sweating, like, this is it. My grace has run out. And I'm about to have to go back to Texarkana and not be in school and not have completed what I set out to do. All the things I've been through, sleeping in my car at that time, sleeping in the washroom, just doing all types of stuff I can't even name it to y'all. But I got up and I said, okay, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait. Say this with me. Impatience will rob you of everything patience will give you. Say it again. Impatience will rob you of everything patience will give you. Okay, so I sit here and I'm waiting. They tell me to come into the office. Finally, I go in and they hand me this piece of paper. And he has a smile on his face. I'm like, okay, so maybe it might not be so bad. He hands me the piece of paper. On the piece of paper, it had your balance, which was over $7,000, had been paid. I don't know. At that time, I didn't know what had happened, or how I got paid. The semester I was in was paid, okay? And money for books and whatever else was taken care of. This is the truth. What had happened was Tom Joyner had given my school money. He picks, you know, every so often he picks a school. Well, UAPB, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, was one of the schools. And somebody, I guess, heard about me, because I sure didn't go tell nobody, heard about me going to class, still, even without books, still turning in work, still doing these different things. And I was blessed because I did what? I stayed focused. And I did not let people distract me because it was something that I wanted. I wanted to be able to say I completed my degree. And not just completed, but I completed it in a 4-year period.